in your lives.
God's chosen one, tonight is not like any other night. This is a divine threshold, a prophetic hour where heaven's decree collides with your destiny. This is your final warning before everything begins to unfold, and once these words enter your spirit, nothing in your life will remain the same. For a long time, you have felt a trembling in your soul, restless nights, dreams that seemed more like messages than illusions, a pressure inside you that kept saying, "Prepare." You knew something was approaching, but you could not name it. Tonight I tell you plainly, it was never coincidence. What you felt was the voice of eternity pressing on your spirit, the mark of heaven resting upon your journey. A warning does not come to destroy you, it comes to protect you. It comes to wake you, to prepare you, to shake you free from the things that would hold you back. Noah heard the warning before the flood, Lot heard the warning before the fire, Israel heard the warning before captivity, and now you hear the warning before your destiny unfolds tonight. Do not treat this as another message. Do not brush this aside. This is alignment. This is prophecy. This is the last call before the shift. You may still ask, why me? Why was I chosen? Heaven does not pick based on appearance, comfort, or status. God chose you because He saw what others overlooked. He saw strength in your weakness. He saw endurance in your pain. He saw loyalty in your loneliness. This is why you never fully fit in. This is why betrayal pierced you so deeply. This is why doors closed when you thought they should open. Those were never your doors. You were not meant to blend in. You were meant to be set apart. That mark of separation was not rejection. It was direction. Every detour was heaven's hand guiding you toward tonight. Before destiny unfolds, there is always a final warning. Not a warning meant to frighten you, but to prepare you. Heaven never launches you into destiny without first commanding you to clean house, to let go, to sharpen your focus. If you ignore this warning, you risk stepping into the right season with the wrong posture. But if you embrace it, you will rise in alignment with power you never imagined. This is why you have seen strange alignments in recent weeks. Repeating numbers, recurring dreams, sudden exits of people from your life. Doors that shut without explanation. These were not accidents. They were signals. And tonight, you cannot deny them anymore. Chosen one, you have entered the separation phase. The distance you feel from people you once loved, the silence from voices you once trusted. It hurts, but it is not abandonment. It is refinement. God removes what cannot walk. He prunes so that you can bear fruit. He clears your path so that destiny can flow freely. Do not cling to what heaven has cut away. If they left, it was because they were never assigned to your next chapter. If the door closed, it was because it could not carry the weight of your destiny. Tonight, you must accept the separation as preparation. And now, heaven calls you to purity. Not perfection, but surrender. Destiny cannot unfold in the midst of clutter. You must lay down the bitterness, the fear, the toxic cycles that have chained you. You cannot carry resentment into this next season. You cannot drag yesterday's ashes into tonight's fire. Clear the altar of your soul so the fire of God can fall. This is not a suggestion, it is a command from eternity. This is your final warning. Release it now or risk delaying what was meant to bloom tonight. Why tonight? Because midnight is the hour of transition. Midnight is the dividing line between what was and what will be. It is the hour when chains break, when cries are heard, when shifts are born. In Scripture, Paul and Silas sang at midnight, and the prison doors flew open. At midnight, the cry was heard, "Behold, the bridegroom comes." Midnight is not ordinary time, it is womb time. Midnight births destiny. And tonight, chosen one, your midnight is here.
But heaven refuses to let you cross unprepared, which is why the final warning is sounding in your spirit right now. Understand this clearly. Destiny is not just success, not just wealth, not just recognition. Destiny is alignment with divine assignment. It is stepping into the role heaven wrote for you before you were born. For some, that means influence.
For others, restoration.
For you, it may mean becoming a voice that heals, a hand that delivers, a leader who shifts atmospheres. Whatever your assignment, it is not just for you. It will ripple through generations. That is why the weight is so heavy. You carry more than your own future. You carry the future of those connected to you. And do not be surprised at the resistance you have faced.
The enemy knows what is coming. That is why the warfare in your mind has been intense. That is why heaviness has tried to settle on your shoulders. That is why delays and distractions have multiplied. The closer you come to destiny, the more violent the resistance becomes. But understand this, the presence of resistance is the confirmation of proximity. You would not be under attack if you were not about to rise. This is not the time to retreat. This is the time to stand. The very pressure that tried to break you is proof that breakthrough is near.